Hey everyone, hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a reading. I know that the screen is blacked out. This is going to be an audio reading for the channel this morning. I just didn't feel like being on the screen. So anyway, welcome. If you are returning, if you are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense. I feel energy. I look at criminal activity. I am just going to be a lot different type of a reader than what you are used to. I do incorporate the scripture because it is found in the tarot. I do have a Hebraic descent. I keep all 10 of the commandments. You will hear me say Jehovah and Yeshua. People call him the universe, but he has a name that he says is my name forever, and he says it's Jehovah. And Yeshua means salvation, and he is our salvation. I do kiss his only begotten son that he begat, that walked among us in the flesh. He lives in my heart, and I'm not ashamed to confess him. So anyway, welcome. If you stay, if you got to go away, thanks for checking me out. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and Shabbat Shalom. And I'm saying that because I'm honoring Shabbat on Yisrael's time. Okay, so today, Shabbat Shalom. If you don't know what Shabbat is the Sabbath, and it's part of the commandments. It is our sign between us and Elohim that we belong to him. And our people are to keep it forever, and those who love Jehovah will do it, and that we are commanded to keep the Shabbat holy, and Shalom means perfect peace and all of that. So if you didn't know, now you know when I say Shabbat Shalom. All right, Jehovah, I appreciate you so very much. Jehovah, come on in here and prophesy. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark thing. I thank you for the angels that are encamped around those who fear you. Okay, we have FBI coming out here, and we have I want to fix the problem coming out here as well. And so somebody wants to fix the problem, and there's some type of a legal matter going on around something, then that is absolutely fantastic. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? What else do you want to bring out here? Thank you for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, there they are. Something around a school is here. Oh, give me just a second. Now they're just jumping out all over the place. Just a second here. Let me get my cards all organized. We have a business deal, court, and school is out here. Now, I did a reading earlier, and I did not upload it. I went back and watched it, and there was some stuff coming out in that reading. There was a government intelligence there. Okay, we have FBI in this reading. It's come out. So we do have court matters out here, and children or offspring came out in that reading, and we got school. You could be dealing with a teacher or a specific school, or you went to school with somebody, or whatever that is, or a teacher or something like that. But we had dorms that came out. So if you went to college with somebody or shared a dorm with somebody, then that word was also there. So it's still coming out in a roundabout way. The energy is still here. Let me go ahead. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck here. Some type of a bigamist. Okay, situation is out here as well. So somebody had more than one spouse at the same time, then I guess so. And something out here is here around some ordeal. So it's obviously some of this energy is going to go different direction for some people. Not everybody's dealing with the bigamist. Some people are. Some people dealing with school matters or teachers or children or something like that, or learning lessons. Some people are dealing with big time legal matters with the FBI out here and secrets with that house. And something's around a business deal. Okay, whatever's taking place, there's wording out here about I want to fix the problem. Okay, well, somebody does need to fix some problems out here. Then let's see what's going on. Jehovah, you just bring it on out. Whatever you need to bring out, you just speak on. Let me do a spread here. I'm going to look at the last 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours. The Eight of Swords, that's an incarceration card. We have FBI out here. The Seven of Wands also showed itself in that little reading that I just did this morning. The Seven of Wands about being defensive. In this deck, it shows a great big lion who has a mask on, who is lying, okay, roaring at somebody, who's able to stand up and see their stupid fakeness around some ordeal. Okay, and then there's the Queen of Wands. Now, let me just say, because in that reading that I just did, a word popped out that stated that somebody knows or somebody planted something, and Jehovah was going to reveal it. As soon as that card jumped out, somebody buried something in the ground somewhere, okay, and somebody knows where something is. It came out in that wording. As soon as that card came out, my spirit picked up on this Queen of Wands energy, and in that reading I pulled it out to show in the camera, because I was actually doing a visual reading. I just decided to do an audio instead with you all. This card came out. It shows with the Queen of Wands here somebody bending down around the ground and burying something there. Somebody's buried something in the ground. Okay, so last 24 hours, and this could have happened, you know, a long time ago, but this energy is being dealt with around somebody being stuck with the Eight of Swords, or dealing with incarceration or some type of depression around some stupidness. Somebody has been sitting here roaring and being defensive around some ordeal with all this energy being fake. And the Queen of Wands, just in general, she's somebody that is very passionate. If she's in the upright, she'll get up and smite with her wand, and she won't put up with some stuff, and she would fix something if she's upright and spiritual. Otherwise, this person's just a piece of crap. This person is a hothead. They just get up and roar for no reason. They're very promiscuous, stuff like that. But it is showing a picture of somebody burying something in the ground. So in the last 24 hours, somebody's going to go to jail in court around some matter. Then it's showing the Eight of Swords. Somebody can go to jail. And we've got FBI here in court in wording out here. Okay, whatever this is, it's coming out. So that's the last 24 hours. The Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands. That's a victory. Somebody's going to get some victory around some situation because they're standing their ground to get it, regardless who's roaring at them or not. The Queen of Wands get up in the uprightness and take action and win something here. Okay, in the now, we have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is about work situations or working on something as well. Being receptive with the Ace of Cups, regardless if something is very much emotional. With the Moon card. The Moon goes back to your home. It also goes back to children as well. It goes to deception, secrets, intuition, fear, things like that. Okay, something's been hidden when the Moon comes out. If this is upright if somebody is going to fix something, then the Moon in the Hebraic language, in the uprightness of that, is upright, righteous, and humble. In the negative in the Hebraic language, the Moon represents laying down, chasing, hunting in ambush. There was a snake in the grass. That came out in wording in that other reading this morning that I did. The Ace of Cups is about being receptive. Okay, some type of a pregnancy situation is here now as well. But this is a new beginning, even though it's emotional. It is a cup, and the Moon will pull on water as well. And so the Ace of Cups with the Moon is something very much emotional. But it's showing here that somebody wants to put some work in on something with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, if something's happened at work with somebody, then so be it. But something's taking place. Somebody can get some type of victory within a matter. Somebody gonna open up their heart chakra and love. Then the Moon go back to, you know, loving and feeling things as well. The next 24 hours. So I'm getting a lot of the cards that were coming out in that reading that I just did. The Ace of Wands is here. The Ace of Wands is inspiration. It's also a new beginning. Also can be sexual matters, pregnancy situations as well. We have two aces out here, and the aces go back to conception. Okay. I made mention, because this card came out in that reading this morning, that it's the torch. And when the torch comes out in the runes, it represents justice assured. The Justice card came out in that reading after that. And two cards came out about pulling the sword out, and without a cause. Don't do it. Don't pull your sword out just to start crap. And then, you know, if somebody does that to you and you've got to pull your sword out, then by God, you fight. And then you bring it back with honor. That energy was really there in a very big way on that reading. So this represents justice assured in the runes. There's going to be justice for something. Somebody can go to jail for some stuff as well, because the incarceration is here now in the last 24 hours that has been addressed around some type of a situation. Okay, this is a new beginning with the Ace of Wands then that is out here. Okay, the Death card also was so the Death card, the Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands was in that reading, and it's all here in this reading as well. The Death card, in the next 24 hours, something is over. Something is going to be transformed. So we have a new beginnings with these aces, and a transformation in the next 24 hours around stuff. The 8th house with the Death card is FBI. That energy will take you back there. Okay, so be it. And then the World card, yes, something is over in the next 24 hours around some decision that's being made apparently within a matter. And somebody really does want to fix a problem, then by God, there's a transformation out here around some ordeal. The World card is a great big fat ending in a very big way. The word out here in the next 24 hours, one direction is breath or breathe. The word the other direction has a couple of meanings. One of them is touch. It also has a meaning of silk. The soft touch of silk is here. Okay, well, something's totally... There's something... First of all, let me just say something here. For those of you who are dealing with court matters and secrets and something like that, something is over with the Death card and the World card. At the same time, I'm dealing with some people who are also deceivers out here. Okay, in the now, some of y'all are dealing with the Moon energy is a deceptive energy. Somebody's trying to be sweet, working on something. There's a picture of a cake here. All right, and this word out here that goes to touch, if I added another World card with this, with the letter mem, it means to grope or groping around in the darkness to find something. And somebody being, in the next 24 hours or some secret, since the Death card is a secret sex card. Secret sex, secret money, secret things on property. Somebody going to be groping around in the darkness in the next 24 hours if you are in some type of a deceptive nastiness. Okay? You and I standing in the truth, there's a freedom out here. We'll be touching something soft and silky, okay, that is going to be inspirational within some matter with the Ace of Wands out here, but something's going to end regardless within some ordeal, okay. That's interesting that's out here. Let me take this other deck. I want to clarify this. If somebody's thinking that they're trying to be sweet and to say I want to fix something, there's a secret around some business deal that's out here, then there's some secret around some business deal around some ordeal for some of you all. Okay, in the last 24 hours somebody had that mask on. Somebody was a liar. And actually, in that other reading that I just did a minute ago, the word that came out was a snake in the grass, and Jehovah said to stomp on it. And so apparently we know that what goes on with the snake is that they get their head bruised, and somebody gonna die and be groping around in some type of a dark situation out of some secretive thing that's going on here, because there's definitely showing some sexual matter out here with the Ace of Wands for some of you all in the next 24 hours. And the Death card is it's going to transform something in a very big way, whether that be a physical death, a spiritual death. There's something here. Somebody really is going to go out into eternity, though, as well, because it is also showing here. Some people need to be very careful in what they're doing. Jehovah is our shield and our buckler. We don't have to fear this stuff. For a lot of us, we've already been through some stuff, and it's ending here. Okay. The Hermit really wanted to show itself in that reading that I did this morning over and over to me, and it came out again. And then there's it came out with the Three of Swords and the Hermit. A heartbreak. There's heartbreak out here. Because there's death issues and there's secrets out here, and somebody's also heartbroken because somebody's dealing with a freaking bigamist out here around some ordeal. Okay, and it's piercing. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is showing somebody in a boat, okay, and they're leaving troubled waters behind. There was a gift in my other reading, and when I clarified that, the gift, what came out on the word gift was this death. Somebody, and I hate to say it this way, folks, but for some people who went through some really filthy, dirty, nasty stupidness, and this lion that's up here lying is roaring all the freaking time and is deceptive even in the now with these secrets, or something's emotional. For some people, that's past energy. They're going to leave troubled waters behind. Some people, is going to get a gift of life with this death that's going to occur for the wicked. Okay. Something's heartbreaking around that because it shouldn't have never been that way in the first place. The Hermit indicates somebody trying to catch somebody up in a net and store them down in clay. Okay, we've got this picture here, this Queen of Wands energy of something that has been buried in the dirt. Okay, and somebody's mental with the Eight of Swords out here. Okay, so this energy is showing a heartbreak, but there's a judgment around it, and it's going to come from the heavens because this is all high arcana. Somebody going to go out into eternity, and for another group of people, some people are going to leave troubled waters behind. And we do know that there's some things around a boat situation as well. It is showing a boat here, okay? The Six of Cups is underneath that, which is about a returning energy. It's about a forgiveness as well. Somebody really does want to fix a problem out of something that's taken place that's been filthy and dirty and a disgrace. Then great. Then there would be a forgiveness energy out here for some people. Jehovah, you just pick this rune and you just speak on whatever you want to say. I can find the opening to the bag. Hold on just a minute, guys. I apologize. Right. The Hermit energy is also a business. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles here in the now as well. Somebody's heart chakra's feeling something opening within some matter, then so be it. Because in the now, the Ace of Cups is the heart chakra. In the next 24 hours, the heart is pierced. But if somebody's fixing this piercing heart because they feel bad about something that's taken freaking place, they've been in their mind, incarcerated in their mind the last 24 hours in what's taken place, then there's leaving this troubled water behind. There'll be justice, okay? We have the letter Z coming out in the runes. Okay, this is the elk. This represents a shield, and something impulsive took place, and something impulsive took place. It's an impulsive rune. It's also a recovery rune, and somebody is going to fix the problem. And the Masons were out in my other reading, and it states on that card that Jehovah's going to make sure they fix a problem in an upright way. There was music involved that came out in that reading as well, which we do know it. And the Queen of Wands represents somebody in the public eye as well. So positive or negative around that energy for anybody's character. Involved in any of this stuff with the school, with court, FBI, business deal, and bigamist, and somebody going to fix a problem, then great, because there is some type of a recovery when this ring comes out. This is a protection granted. Thank you, Jehovah. And it's also some type of a real impediment that can be overcome. This is a help rune. Okay, this is the rune that I always pull up in the screen that has a lot of different pictographs within it. It looks like a tree. Okay, so something about a specific tree, but we're also supposed to be like trees of righteousness as well. It also looks like the letter Hey, and the letter Hey in the Hebraic language would be the Hierophant card, which is about being spiritual, which is a breath, a sigh, is one of the meanings of the letter Hey. And we have actually the word out here to breathe or breath out here with the mem and the world card out here in one direction or the other with that. So that's amazing that it's coming out in the pictograph of the runes and what it looks like. If I turn this around, this looks like a broom. Okay, we had a cleaner energy that came out as well yesterday, real big. And so if you are done with the cleaner involved in something, then so be it, it's here. It also looks like a bird's leg, and it also looks like an arm and fingers or somebody's hands are prevalent to something, then so be it, then it's here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple more just word cards out of my other homemade deck and just see what Jehovah Elohim wants to close this message out with. I'll take several. Just take the pieces that apply and chunk out the rest. Thank you, Jehovah. So we have something about a law situation, maybe even around a hospital situation. We have the word marriage. Okay, something contractual is here. There's a business deal that's out here in wording already as well. So all three of those words came out on one card. We also have something about a sprinkle energy. So if you maybe like a sprinkler, or maybe it was sprinkling or raining or something like that, and something about a sprinkle energy is here. Like maybe something with a basin, used for sprinkling, with the bowl or something like that. Take it as it applies. We also have a card that says nobody cares about your stupid group. Now, yesterday when I did a reading, I had two cards that came out in that reading that stated that there was a group that was involved, and they were a spell binding enchantment group. We deal with the occultic nastiness out here for some people. Okay, because the death card in the negative goes back to that. Okay, the occult is out here. We got somebody dying here. Okay, there's heart-piercing stupidness for some people that's already went down. Somebody's been buried, okay, and there's death out here. And in the next 24 hours, somebody ain't careful and listening to their intuition, somebody's going to be groping in the darkness. And some people are going to go out into eternity, and they're going to grope in the darkness forever and ever and ever as well, people. They ain't going to ever rise again. They ain't going to be able to come back through and rise and to stay in eternal life. They're going to be groping in the darkness. Yehovah brought the word out here. Okay, so nobody cares about your stupid group, says Yehovah on this card. Something about a water energy is here. Okay, maybe a water park, a body of water, the ocean, the river, a pond. Something out here is with water, and the boat is showing up out here as well. Something about far away on that card. We also have a secret, pure love. Somebody's been hiding their emotions about somebody, but they're very pure and they're very truthful within a matter as well. Okay, so those of you ain't dealing with the bigamist, or maybe you had a pure love and you were married to a bigamist, or whoever that energy is, could go that way as well. But somebody is truthful and pure out here. We also have, I have two cards that come out that says water. Okay, well, something around water is here then. Okay, and then we also have a bank teller situation. So, we got money situations going on within some matters. Folks, this is what come out. Let me just tell you the letters that are here. A person, place, or a thing, a county, a state, whatever, an object. The letter Z, the letter TS together is here. The letter M and the letter S or SH is also out here. This is what come out. Until next time, shalom.